Hey guys, we're going to analyze a couple more poems today. Most of the things that we talked about yesterday are following through with today. So I'm just going to go through this again to show you if you need to refer to it. Repetition could be a line, it could be multiple words that are said again, it could be one word that's said multiple times, and it does not have to be on every single line. So we'll look at that in a second. The rhyming scheme is which lines within a stanza rhyme. So remember, stanzas are each of these groupings of four. In this case, it might be only two lines together, and so on. The theme or mood is how it makes you feel or the message that the author has, and that will be asked about. Imagery is what do you picture? What does the author want you to visualize? Simile is when we compare two unlike things using the words like and as or as, not both, or. And a metaphor is comparing two things but not saying like or as. You might say it is this or is that. So sadness is a leaky faucet. All right, so let's look at this first poem. It's one of my favorites. Stopping by the woods on a snowy evening. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year, he gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep. And miles to go before I sleep. So we notice there is one line that's repeated twice. What do you think it means? Well, you can look at the title and then read through it again. What do you think it means? Stopping by woods on a snowy evening. Hmm, jot it down. What's the rhyming scheme? So we have know, though, here, snow. Here, near, lake, year. Shake, mistake, sweep, flake. Different than those other ones we've looked at. Um, what is the setting? So where is it happening? What type of setting is it? Jot it down. What sounds does the character hear? Okay, think about that, reread it. What time is it? How do you know? Meaning, what time in the day is it? Not an exact time, but like morning, afternoon, evening, midnight. What three adjectives are used to describe the woods? Remember, adjectives are descriptive words. They could be describing the color, it could be describing a shape, a texture, it could be describing pretty much anything about that, about the woods itself. And then what three words rhyme in the third stanza? Remember, this is stanza 1, 2, and 3. This is 4. So now you know the third stanza. This is a cute poem. In Daddy's arms. In Daddy's arms, I am tall and close to the sun and warm in Daddy's arms. In Daddy's arms, I can see over the fence out back. I can touch the bottom leaves of the big magnolia tree. In Cousin Suki's yard, in Daddy's arms. In Daddy's arms, the moon is close, closer at night time when I can almost touch it. When it grins back at me from the wide twinkling skies. In Daddy's arms, I am tall, taller than Benny and my friend, Edie and George, taller than Uncle Bill, and best of all, I am eyeball even Steven with my big brother Jamal. In my daddy's arms, I am strong and dark like him and laughing, happier than the circus clowns, with Red painted grins when daddy spins me round and round. And the whole world is crazy upside down. I am big and strong and proud like him in daddy's arms, my daddy. I love that last line. Sawyer always says, my daddy. So it reminds me of him. So in stanza 1, how does the narrator's father make her feel? Who is Jamal to the narrator? What is the repetition? So what's repeated over and over? In stanza 3, the narrator feels how. So remember, this is a stanza here. This is 2. This is 3. What does the phrase even eyeball even Stephen, it should say. Sorry, I'll fix that for you. Probably mean in this poem. And what is the theme of the poem? So what's the whole point of it? And do you think the narrator's father is a good parent? Why or why not? That's an opinion one, but you have to have a reason that's proof, right? All right. You're going to be making a copy of this. All those extra pieces of information are going to still be on your sheet. You're going to answer each of the questions, and then you will share it back with me. Make sure you share it back with me, or I can't mark it as it's finished. So, all right. Good luck. Have fun with it. And then there will also be a reading assignment in Epic for you. So just look on the ELA slide. You'll see what it is.